like, how bad is this, Jeff, when the wrestlers are crying in the ring every week? How literally?
The theory that it was inaudible because
at the same time that they've been, feeding into you this idea that you're supposed to
make us think that he about to talk about this person serious. So I'm like, it doesn't necessarily count as a rep. It's not a, kendo stick or anything like that.
And I don't like that idea. He wouldn't have had a promo, but like. For realizing like this is the first time Logan Paul has shown up since he won.
He said, "You're out here. You're out here."
Do we push him to the back or what?
Yo, Dirt Sheet Radio Nation. It's me, Sam Schluter, the straight shooter. I'm back. I got a little headache. Look, for 6 weeks or so around WrestleMania, this guy comes in, he takes over. Small Austin. I don't know what you can do about it. But I'm rolling solo dolo today. So I'm waiting on y'all, the motherfucking Dirt Sheet Radio Nation. Let's talk about the main event. We're going to do some interacting with the Dirt Sheet Radio Nation. Y'all got questions. Y'all got stuff to add already. I read somebody got something to blow off their chest, but it don't matter. We're going to talk about the main event. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. RKO. Man, that was a good match. That was a good match. Let me know what y'all think in the comment. I'll read your comments off. We'll have some interaction back and forth if you got something nice to say. All right. AJ Styles versus RKO. RKO starts off strong, beating down on AJ Styles. But hey, they cut to a commercial break. They came back real quick. AJ got a little bit of comeuppance. They're on the outside now. It was very physical. We see AJ get thrown onto the barricade. Then he comes back and does like a little hop, skip, and a jump from the barricade to the announce table. And then all for nothing. I was like, what? All for nothing? And then Randy Orton just picked him up and bam! Backdropped him on the apron. Then backdropped him on the table 1 time. 2 times, one more time, the crowd starts chanting, right? And then he does it one more time, gives the little bow, everybody goes crazy. It was a very physical match. I liked it. I didn't expect nothing less. I didn't know which way they were gonna go because AJ, they even said it on the little thing, AJ Styles coming off of a loss to Cody at Backlash. So I was like, oh, damn, maybe they might let AJ win. But then I was like, nah, it's Randy Orton. Randy Orton got to win. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, who's going to win? Who's going to win? But I kind of guessed right. Randy Orton came out win. But the way they did it, it could have went either way. I like the storytelling about it. On the outside, they went back to the outside. RKO was in charge on the outside, but until AJ hit him with the chop block. They went to another commercial. They came back and they're already in the ring. We missed a whole lot. They should have did a picture-in-picture or something, but they haven't been doing that as lately because we've been getting some great camera angles, of course. But I mean, a little picture-in-picture would have helped, because I just felt a little like we just lost a lot of action from when Randy got chop block on the outside by AJ. But anyways, he turned it into a reversal on the calf crusher. Oh man. And they kept going at it. Then a little piece of the pie. That's the best piece, right? The little more storytelling from these two guys. AJ Styles does the little phenomenal forearm. Bam. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 1.5. You see Randy, instead of doing the little shoulder up kick out, he does the little grabbing. Man, if he would have just been like 1 second late or accidentally missed and slipped and didn't grab it, the ref would have just kept counting 3 and then we would have had a whole nother story. You know what I mean? So, but that was a great move. He reached out, grabbed that rope. The camera angle was nice. The camera angle probably made it look more than what it really was. You know how they do it in WWE, but it was good. Some more action. Then we lead into another calf crusher. This one reversed into an RKO. Bam, wham, bam. Thank you, Sam. That's it. 1, 2, 3. RKO comes out on top. He advances in the first round. Excuse me. Yep. And that was awesome. That was an awesome way to finish the night. I liked it. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think about that one. Rewinding right back into the front of the show, they kicked off with a Backlash video package. If you didn't watch Backlash, go back and watch it. Everybody's talking about the crowd. The crowd was the fourth person in the show. It was crazy. They were truly the fourth wall. Then they kicked it down. But not talking about Backlash. We're talking about Smackdown, right? Nick Aldis brings out Cody Rhodes. Of course, Cody Rhodes is the champion. I mean, I don't want this to get stale. Cody's the boy now. He's the man, the face that runs the place, right? But like some people are getting tired. Oh, he's going to come out and talk, right? Well, Nick Aldis says he got his #1 contender. He's got his next challenger coming up. Who is it? Who? Dude, who did you thought? Because I thought it was going to be Randy Orton. Right? Before we knew Randy Orton was going to fight for the King of the Ring, I thought it was going to be Randy Orton. That would have been great. That would have been great to me. Let me know what you guys think. But it was Logan Paul. Champion versus champ. Come on. Champion versus champion. So Logan's title's not on the line. Is Logan's title on the line? Yeah. Of course, the World Heavyweight Championship's on the line, right? Damn, Logan Paul. I don't know. And then Logan Paul comes out and he says, this could be the beginning of the Logan Paul-esque era. And the crowd goes mild. The crowd actually started chanting, Logan sucks. Logan sucks. Dude, Logan sucks. He's good in the ring, but he does suck, right? They cut off of that. They go to an AJ Styles promo backstage. AJ blaming France? The chants? Dude, I still got that damn chant. Phenomenal, la, 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 phenomenal, la, la. I still got that chant. I'm at work all week long, still trying to get that out of my head. But then we find out it's going to be King of the Ring. Randy versus AJ later on. There was a lot of matches tonight. You know, a lot of people say, a lot of soap opera happening. But, hey, there was 5 matches tonight. A lot of substance, a lot of story getting moved, getting pushed along. Naomi versus Nia Jax for the Queen of the Ring first round. And the barcode came out during that. I seen that one. Anybody else caught that barcode? Right? Everybody's waiting for Uncle Howdy. We know it's coming. And the new Wyatt family, maybe, whatever they're going to be called. But we know it's going to be some version of that. And we know it's coming. And I'm just thinking, when? When is it going to come? When? Instead of who, it's when, right? But, man, a big Frankensteiner to Nia Jax from Naomi. But, whoa. Did my eyes deceive me? There was a wardrobe malfunction. Some puppies were popping out. I don't got the little thing that I usually use for 2KW. I got a little dog that comes up. My little dog comes up dressed in a lucha mask, barking. But but she did good. I don't know on your end. On my end, they're like blacking some of it out. I don't know if that was like my cheesy ass spectrum that was jacked up or what. But they did good. She kept maneuvering around, fixing herself, and I'm glad there wasn't nothing too bad. You know, I think she caught herself. They blacked it out on my end. I don't know if they blacked it out on your end, but they did the damn thing there. But we know that Frankensteiner, that was good. That was a good Frankensteiner. I don't know what you guys thought about that. Nia Jax ends up winning, and right after that, we see Carmelo Hayes versus Baron Corbin, and it was a physical match, but I was like, they brought Corbin up to start enhancing, to start jobbing again to people, like after all he's been through. He even had a little promo backstage talking about, you know, he's been a bum, he's been rich, he's been a waiter. Like, you know, that he's being himself. And I like that. I like that they, you know, they gave him the little chance to be himself in that little promo. But then here comes Carmelo Hayes. And I'm like, you know, and then Baron looks so much bigger. He looks so much bigger than him. I don't know. But it was a physical match. At the end, there was a little stumble again. I want Carmelo to you know, do good. I like him. He was good down in NXT. But today he looked a little bit more sharper, a little bit more crisp, a little bit more comfortable, right? If you want to critique it. I liked the match. It was good. But just that little stumble at the end, but a good recovery. Switched it into a roll-up. And uno, dos, tres, 1, 2, 3. He advances into the next round. I don't think he's going to probably win the damn thing. But they're going to make him look good. They're going to make him look good. I think they're going to make him look good. He'll probably pass maybe this first round, probably get pinned the second round. Who knows? But I don't foresee him, you know, winning King of the Ring, you know. First draft pick, that's good. That's good. You know, maybe the next King of the Ring, maybe he could do that, right? Randy Orton puts out a promo. You know, he's going to do his thing for King of the Ring. He's coming at him. He walks away. He walks back. Oh, and another thing. And Tama Tonga got real serious, looking right into the camera, real mean mugging, talking about Tama Tonga. He's going to get his. He didn't forget what he did to KO. So, you know, the seeds already been planted. RKOs are going to come out of somewhere, anywhere, out of everywhere for Tama Tonga, and I can't wait for that one. All right. Jade Cargill versus Piper Niven. I was like, okay, they're going to put her in there with Piper Niven, right? What you guys thought about that? She looked a little good. She looked a little better. Looked like Carmelo, more comfortable. I liked the match. It was very good. Up into the point where Piper got kicked in the face. Flush right here. It looked like she busted open a little bit, maybe a little blood from the gums or something. But it looked like our girl Piper Niven threw Jade into the corner. Bam, bam, bam. Gave her like the slow down elbow. Slow down. What you doing? What the Brock Lesnar did to Braun Strowman. Slow down. You know what I'm saying? Gave her that senton. And it was kind of like a senton, but like a kind of like the whole little elbow drop. So some weight was felt, like, you know, there you go. I don't know if they're doing receipts on these days, but those two maneuvers after that flush kick to the face, they look like little receipts. You know, Piper Niven is a good wrestler, so I knew she was gonna make Jade look good, and Jade looks good physically. You know, let's be honest. She looks good physically. She's got the presence. What I am starting to worry about, I call it Ultimate Warrior Syndrome, and you know what I'm talking about. You got the look. You got the style, the presence, the aura. Under the lights, you shine and everything. We know her story. We know where she comes from. And, you know, she had time to polish it up. Me personally, and I'm a Jade fan. I was a Jade fan from before WWE. I'm a Jade fan in WWE. But to be honest, to be real, listen, I think they put the tag team titles too fast on her. Too fast. Little too fast. I don't know. There's little mistakes here and there, you know. Anywhere else, they're probably not as highlighted, as big, but in WWE, they get highlighted just as big as anywhere else, or if not bigger, or if nowhere else is being highlighted, then you know in WWE it's a totally different question, right? At least that's just my personal opinion. She's still doing good, you know. Give her some slack. She's still doing good. She's got the pop. She's got the fan cheering her and all that, you know. I think she needs to slow down just a tiny little bit. Slow down a little bit. Less is more. It's WWE. It's more, you know, more less is more type deal. Everybody got their little 5 moves of doom, and you know the crowd goes home happy, right? You know, besides the kick, what was up with the yo? Come on now, I know I'm not the only one. When them ripcord clotheslines that Piper were giving it, right? You're supposed to take 3. You take 3, right? Right. I did a little training for like about 6-7 months. So, you know, you get the ripcord, they pull you in, boom, you take the back bump, right? They pick you back up, you go, boom, you take another back bump, right? The third one, you take a back bump, and whatever reverse comes on in the sequence, right? Yo, after the first one, she took the back bump, boom, Piper picked her up, and then the second one, she just yo, she just collapsed, like her knees just buckled and she fell flat. And I was like, yo, what's going on? And I just straight shooting, y'all. And I was like, what the hell? And then she picked her up. And then the third one, she did a good back bump. But that part right there, like I said, she got to slow down a little bit or speed up a little bit. You know, but you know, it's there. It's there. The diamond is in the rough. There's some crust getting chiseled off. I would have liked if they, you know, kept the titles off her just a little bit longer. We would see some more tag team action, you know, but that's, you know, it is what it is. And hopefully she's going to be moving right along. And I marked down, like they showed us, you know, kind of what's going to happen. Mia Chin versus Tiffy Time and Stratton, right? And then the next match that came up was Bianca Belair versus Candice LeRae, right? The fourth match of the evening. But the blocks look kind of predictable to me. I don't know. You tell me. You know, I think Tiffy's gonna go over Me Chin. We already seen what happened with Belair and LeRae. Belair went over LeRae in that one. So it kind of and then we're gonna see Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill. So one of the tag team champions got to drop, right? I think Nia Jax is going to pull some shit over everybody's eyes and including Jade, and probably come up with a win next week. I don't think they're going to have her win Queen of the Ring as a tag team title holder, right? Nah, I don't think so. Not her. Bianca maybe, yeah. But not her, right? No, I don't know, right? Shinsuke Nakamura's back with his translation promos backstage. I love these things. This is like a little throwback to the old school days. It's also kind of like a live action anime, right? For most fans of anime, they like this type of thing. I like this type of thing, right? You know, but he said a whole lot of nothing. Said a whole lot of nothing, right? And he watch out for SmackDown, and he's coming, and you know, so sit and wait. We're gonna sit and wait to see what happens with Shinsuke Nakamura. All right, co-main event time. Right? Tama Tonga versus Dawkins, right? Good Lord, come on, like why they did our boy like that, right? Damn. Let's see. Let's talk some shit, right? All right, James Martin is talking about Wish version Tribal Chief solo, right? He said he got some shit to talk about, right? Tony Hayes, I want to see the tag team of Nia Jax and Athena Ember Moon. I call them Team Trunkety Trunk. Let's see. Let's see. This guy, Wish version Tribal Chief. Listen, I read, you read, we all probably read the same thing on the internet. They're trying to make Solo look as tough as he can before Jacob comes, because they're afraid that Jacob might steal the spotlight. This could be a strong case, right? We seen Jacob acting, not Jacob, excuse me. We see Solo Sikoa acting more animated today, right? Come on, get it, let's go, yeah. And talking to Paul Heyman backstage, right? There's a backstage with the bloodline and Heyman and Solo, right? And Solo told, and then Heyman started off telling him, you're doing things you're not supposed to, and the tribal chief, is not here. And then Solo cuts him off and tells him, hey, where's the tribal chief been? Have you talked to him since WrestleMania? He's like, no. He's like, well, I have. And he says, I'm in charge. Solo in charge. You got to see the thumbnail that we put up for the YouTube channel, right? You see Roman. We see Heyman's face like, what? Like this, right? That is crazy, right? Let's see. Tony Hayes, can Solo do that backflip off the top rope like Fatu? Jacob is a beast. Can't wait for him to finally show up. Yes, and you, brother, you and me and the whole world, it can't wait, right? But when? And when is he gonna come? And where? When and where? And on whose side? Right? We have to wait till the story develops. Right? Johnny Rodriguez, Jacob definitely would outshine Solo, just as vicious in the ring as so much better on the mic than Solo at this stage. Everybody agrees with you on that one. Johnny, thanks for chiming in. That's crazy, right? We're just waiting. We all know it's coming, but we're waiting for Jacob. But when, where, and who? Whose side he's going to be on, right? I think we have to establish the sides first, right? We got to wait until the Usos get back together. We got to wait until Roman come back. What's going to happen with that? The Rock, when he come back, we know he's beelining straight for Cody, whatever the gift was, all of that, the cliffhanger. So let's just be patient, but it's coming. But I just like the interaction. More animated Uso is good. Listen, I'm thinking of this like as Roman was the old guard of the bloodline, let's say mafia style. Roman was the old guard, the old guys that wasn't out there doing a whole lot, all in the limelight doing this and that, right? And then Solo takes over. Solo more like the Al Capone and the Gotti that up in your face, and I'm on the news, and and he's out there and he's telling people, come on, let's go, and doing this and that, and creating his own force, if you will, right? Paul's face was great. He deserves an award. Listen. Hayes, you're the man today, right? Paul, he can do no wrong, right? He's playing a great, Academy level winning, award winning, right? Role right now. He's putting up his wand and he's like, look, I got it. You see, I got my wands up. He's standing in the back, he's being very animated with the only way that Paul can be animated. He's good. He's real good. Jacob's promos in MLW were great. Him and the alley smoking cigarettes and drinking booze out of a bottle in a brown paper bag. Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen on WWE. They're probably gonna keep him more as big tough Samoan, right? That's where it's at. I don't know. They're gonna have it all like that. That would be a kick, though. That'd be funny if he come in all drunken style. That's insane, right? But damn, back to Tama Tonga. This was a squash match. Yo, what? Dawkins, come on. Like, let's talk about this, y'all. Let's talk about this. That's just going to lead me into the segment of yo, it was Dawkins. It was Dawkins. It was Dawkins. It was the enhancement of the night. WWE would not have those types of promos for Jacob. Listen, he can have those types of promos. He just ain't gonna be in the alley drinking out of brown paper bags, son. He ain't gonna be drinking on a King Cobra in a 40-ounce bag. You know what I'm saying? Like he in the hood and shit. You know, unless the story calls for it. And nope, the story calls for some bloodline shit to come in and wreck shop, right? That's what's gonna happen. And we can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. But Dawkins is the enhancement talent of the night. Like, damn. And you know what this tells y'all? Old boy's protected. Dawkins always is gonna get the grunt work, right? Dawkins is always gonna get the short stick, right? Because Montez Ford, he's protected, right? I think Montez Ford, he's gonna have a great future. I see him as a WWE champion in the future. But what does that lead for Dawkins, right? It leads this type of shit for Dawkins. Yo, I'm scared that Dawkins, at the end of the day, he gonna get the Tucky treatment. Remember our boy Tucky? Oh, tell me you forgot. You tell me you didn't forget about Tucker. Remember Otis and Tucker, Heavy Machinery? Remember his last match? Remember the look of despair on our friend Tucky? And he knew this is his last match, right? I don't want that to happen to Dawkins. I don't see Dawkins. He's a good wrestler, very athletic, right? But I don't know, man. I got the cornet size, like I don't know. They listen, Hayes. They should be bigger stars than they are right now. It seems like every time they take a step forward, they take a couple of steps back, right? I don't know where this whole thing with the pride is gonna go, what they're gonna be doing with that, right? What's gonna be happening with that? I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I know the difference is, well, for me in my eye, right? The difference is when Ford loses, it don't feel like a loss, right? Even though he lost, you know, he does so much great work in the ring, it don't feel like a loss, but he still loses, right? But they're just like good, hard losses. When Dawkins loses, it's shit like that. 1, 2, 3, squash, bam. They took their boy out ringside, right? But damn, it wasn't a lot. Tamatonga, Tamaloa, they're the new thing. They squashed. This is the first match for Tamatonga, right? This is the first match that for him. So they already got him on this trajectory, like TCB taking care of business. Tamatonga went in there, took care of business, smashed Dawkins. Dawkins ain't no punk, right? Montez Ford, a little bit better, a little bit more agile. But man, Dawkins he's always taking the grunt work, right? Short end of the stick, right? Always taking the pinfall, right? And when he loses the hard way, tough way, right? When Ford loses, it's still like, you know, it's still good. He doesn't look like a loser, right? They did Dawkins bad though. You know, they could have given him a little bit more. They could a little bit more. There was a lot of wrestling. You know, they could have cut somewhere, you know, but if they're running out of time, I don't know what it was. I'm not behind there in Gorilla. I'm just speculating. But, you know, I think Dawkins deserves a little bit better. But he, unfortunately, is the enhancement talent of the night, the jobber of the night. All right, that leads us into our final segment of the evening. All right, megastar of the night. Who do you got for megastar of the night? Let's see, Hayes. I would like to see Dawkins and Ford versus Motor City Machine Guns. Oh, that's a fantasy booking. We'll see. We'll see if that ever happens in the future. Right? Who knows? A lot of shit is happening. They're opening the doors. We don't know. We don't know. All right, then. My mega star of the night. Come on, guys. Who do you got? You got who I got? Give you a few seconds. Think about it. You need to think about it. Randy Orton. For me, Randy Orton, mega star of the night. He took a whooping after that chop block, but he was good. Megastar tonight for the Dirt Sheet Radio Nation, Tony Hayes. Yeah, look, he put me. I give you the megastar of the night. I give you megastar tonight, right? I give you megastar. Thank you for joining me, or Randy. Yes, Randy in the ring. You on the comments for sure. But megastar tonight was RKO. Randy Orton, without a doubt. Look, it don't get no better than that. I would also like to take Jobber tonight. Thanks for joining us, brother. All right. Randy Orton, the megastar of the night. Look. Peaks and valleys, guys. Peaks and valleys can't all be going. This, to be honest, I'm going to overall grade for this show. I'm going to give it a C plus, B minus, right? C plus, C minus. I didn't feel like we got like big moments. We got some good moments. We didn't get no big moments. That squash match, Tamatonga, I don't know if that's a big moment. Jade picking up Piper. I mean, if she would have held her, she couldn't hold her. She would have held her for like 3 seconds. But as soon as she picked her up, she dropped it down like, girl. That's a lot of delicious weight up there, right? All right, let's see what y'all got. C minus. C, I was right. You know, what are y'all saying? Tony Hayes, Tony, jobber of the night. C, got a C? Yeah. It wasn't B plus. It was B plus. I would say Randy Orton probably pushed it towards B plus, but all right. No blocks, no Mox moments, no Mox blood moments. A plus. Blood is good. Blood is good. There's a time and a place for everything, right? That's what my mama always told me, right? I sound like Jim Cornette, right? Mama Cornette always said, no, my mama Schluter always says there's a time and a place for everything and everyone, right? It ain't all the time. You give it to them all the time, they're going to want it none of the time no more, right? That's what Mama Schluter always says. All right, guys, listen. I did a solo job today. Thanks for everybody that came out and hung out with me, right? 37 minutes is good. That's because, you know, there's nobody here arguing with old Sam Schluter. And you guys were good. Shout out to Tony Hayes. Let's start out. Shout outs to James Martinez channel. Shout outs to Tony Hayes, Johnny Rodriguez, and our boy Ron Sensenig. I hope I didn't butcher your name. All right, guys. Hey, you know where to find me. Every Friday evening at 6 p.m., I'm on 2KWE. It's the same initials on Facebook, X, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, right? For the best #1 in virtual wrestling. You guys like virtual wrestling? You play the game WWE? Well, try out for the 2KWE. right? You create your calls, you come join, you play matches, you win money, you win prizes just for playing the game every week, right? And it's a good thing to do. Let's see. Let's see. Well, Tony Hayes is going live. Oh, let's see what's going on. Hayes, what you got going on, Hayes? I am going to run around with my shirt over my head like the Brazilian soccer players do when they score a goal. Right? Win. And not at Backlash. They said Backlash is going to be in Japan. We know. And we're going back to Vegas, right, for WrestleMania. But Backlash in Japan, that's not going to be like France. I'll tell you that. There's not going to be no chance there. They're going to be, yeah. You gotta love Japan, boy. They have ultimate respect. I love Japan. All right, Liv Morgan joins the Judgment Day. Sidge Taylor. Wow. I don't think she's going to join the Judgment Day as much as she's going to wiggle in and cause dissension amongst the Judgment Day. You know, you're talking about the bandana thing. The bandana thing. Y'all seen on last week, the back shot. They had an interview, and in the back shot, they see this dude, Dom, Dirty Dom. He being Dirty Dom, coming out that locker room door, and then like 2 minutes later, Liv come out, and then they had a photo shoot. And earlier in the day, Dirty Dom had the neckerchief, the scarf, and then in the photo shoot, she had it in her pocket. You got to dig deep. Y'all got to look because, you know, in WWE, it's just more. You got to look at barcodes. Man, I gave up on the barcodes. What y'all following the barcodes? And them motherfuckers had me with my phone. They had my phone like this. And I was going upside down with my phone. I even like took a picture of the damn backwards letters. I was trying to read it in the mirror. I gave up. Look, we're waiting for Uncle Hottie. We know he's coming. Bring it on, right? Bring it on, right? Dom get married to Liv. Ooh, another wedding. We'll have Teddy Long there. We'll have Jagged Edge. Let's get married. Let's get married. That'd be dope. He got a caterpillar on top of his lip. Who is that? Oh, guys, that's funny. All right, guys. Well, I had a blast. Follow me on 2KWE every Friday and Sunday, right? 7 p.m. on Sundays on all the social media outlets. And then on Fridays at 6 p.m. right before Smackdown. And then here every Friday night with Use People, the Dirt Sheet Radio Nation. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Sam Schluter, the straight shooter, saying so long and see you next week.
Bro, like, how bad is this, Jeff, when the wrestlers are crying in the ring every week? How literally?
The theory that it was inaudible because
At the same time that they've been, feeding into you this idea that you're supposed
And make us think that he about to talk about this person serious. So I'm like, it doesn't necessarily count as a rep. You know, it's not a, kendo stick or anything like that.
And I don't like that idea wouldn't have had a promo. But like. For realizing like this is the first time Logan Paul has shown up since
he said, "You're out here. You're out here."
Do we push him to the back or what?